Are you starting a new business in Florida? If so, congratulations! The Sunshine State offers a welcoming climate to businesses of all sizes, from one-person shops to multinational corporations. Whatever the size of your business, the Florida Department of Revenue is here to assist you in meeting your state tax obligations. Florida law requires that you register your business with the Florida Department of Revenue prior to opening. To do so, go to floridarevenue.com and select Register to collect and/or pay taxes. You can also register by submitting a paper Florida Business Tax Application, Form DR1. After your registration is processed, you'll receive a welcome package from the department, including a certificate of registration, which authorizes you to conduct business, a Florida Annual Resale Certificate for sales tax, which permits you to purchase items tax-exempt that you plan to resell or re-rent as part of your business, and an informative brochure, the New Dealer Guide to Working with the Florida Department of Revenue. If you haven't registered to file and pay electronically, you will also receive a paper sales and use tax return to get you started, along with a sales and use tax coupon book and instructions. If you don't receive your paper return by the due date, contact the department at 850-488-6800. As a registered sales and use tax dealer, you are responsible for collecting sales tax. This includes the state tax plus local discretionary sales surtax on taxable transactions, paying use tax on items you bought tax-exempt but removed from inventory and didn't resell, remitting collected taxes to the department, and maintaining accurate records of all tax returns, canceled tax payment checks, and documentation of sales and purchases for at least 3 years. Remember, the sales tax collected through your business transactions becomes state funds at the moment of collection. You are legally responsible for these funds until you remit them to the department. Sales tax returns and payments are due on the 1st and late after the 20th day of the month following the end of the reporting period. Electronic payments must be submitted no later than 5 p.m. Eastern Time on the business day prior to the 20th. If the 20th falls on a weekend or holiday, your returns and payments are timely if received electronically, postmarked, or delivered in person on the first business day following the 20th. Keep in mind that Florida law requires you to file a tax return for each reporting period, even if you don't owe sales and use tax. Late payments incur a penalty of 10% of the amount of tax owed, with a minimum penalty of $50. This minimum applies even if no tax is due. Incomplete returns will also be charged a penalty. For more information, visit our taxpayer education webpage at floridarevenue.com/taxes/education for tutorials and guides on collecting and remitting taxes. You can also download other useful tax brochures and forms, such as the Business Owner's Guide or Florida eServices Calendar of Electronic Payments at floridarevenue.com/forms. And if you're interested in receiving email updates and due date reminders or our tax information publications, sign up at floridarevenue.com/DOR/subscribe. The Florida Department of Revenue administers the state of Florida's general tax administration, property tax oversight, and child support programs. To learn more about the department, visit floridarevenue.com and find us on X and Instagram at Florida Revenue.